some people take out them gun for a parking spot. To me, it's
Yeah.
not that serious.
One man act like he wanted to blow my brains out because I couldn't back up far enough for him to come out and this and that. I was like,
Pull a gun.
he acted like he wanted to. He was like, let the window down, let the window down. Yeah. And I was like, wow. You know, like
It's
I
stupid.
have to myself even because like I'm not the one to back away from a fight. But me, myself, my daughter was in the car. So I'm like, look, thank God she was there. Because
Yeah.
God know what he be doing. Like really, because,
stupid,
even
though,
myself,
yeah.
I have to learn how to control my anger at times. So, it's hard. And then especially
Yeah.
with a lot of people out here dealing with a lot, going through a lot, and then
Yeah.
they have all that pressure on them and then they go out. A lot of people out here are angry and that's why they are acting like this and doing these things. Like, that's why it's important for people to find things to be able to let off steam and
Yeah.
things like that.
Yeah, man, because you don't need to pull out a gun in a parking lot or a parking spot where
Can you go a couple of more feet down and get another
yeah,
one? Like,
you can get yourself in trouble.
yeah.
You can go shoot somebody in a parking spot, then you go in front of the judge give you a life sentence. You take a life. You just mess up your life. And he's a good citizen, you know. You're a good citizen, but you just mess up your life over a parking spot.
We're all one.
Yeah.
Somebody said that, I think, Monique. We are all one bad decision away from ruining our lives.
And it's true. It's true.
Yeah.
So, it pays off to govern yourself. Only if you're back against the wall and you have to save yourself. In self-defense, in a self-defense situation, yes, you're protecting your family, your loved ones. You have to defend yourself, yes, all means necessary. By all means necessary, defend yourself. But if you can walk away from situation, you live another day.
That's right. Bob Marley said it best.
You live another day, You walk away, and you live another day again. But life is beautiful and
Just to be worshipped and cherished. For real.
yes, every day, every moment, live.
Live.
I don't have $1 trillion in my pocket, but every day, even when I'm at work, I'm living because I love nature. Nature teach me. And where I grew up in Jamaica, I grew up with my grandmother in a place named Dallas Castle up in St. Andrew, the east side. We have a lot of fruit trees, mango trees, guinea trees, soursop trees, pimento trees, all type.
Y'all leave that to come over here to
We go up in the hills.
ish.
And me and my grandmother, we walk and she love mango. We used to climb the mango tree and we just pick and sit down and we just eat and
That's life, like that's living.
natural.
Like,
And then when we finish, bring out the mango and thing and soursop, I just go to the river because when we finish eat mango, I stick it. I go to the river and I just beat off, and as a young kid, to me that was paradise.
yeah.
It's a beautiful place where, as a young kid, summertime, I used to just walk the river, and just have fun.
But
just
that's
walk
the
the
thing
river.
when people are not happy and content with what they have.
Yeah.
They want more, or they're seeking out more. Like you have heaven there. Like
That is
you
paradise.
can't just walk out here and go pick
No, you can't.
mangoes.
You have to go
and-
ask the neighbor if you can pick something off of them trees. A real
and
thing.
peanuts and all these
Yeah.
different things. Like
A lot of Jamaicans.
you gotta
from
go
this
buy
side.
that stuff.
Yeah, you just, your family have land, them have, a whole heap of fruit trees, just go on the, even the neighbor, them will tell them, come, my guinea tree loaded, come, pick as much guinea you want, eat. Yeah.
I mean, that's a blessing as a people.
You know?
Here, if you don't go buy something from the grocery store, you don't
Yeah.
have nothing to eat.
No, go lie. America, me come buy mango. Me come buy mango up here. Me never buy mango at Jamaica yet. Cause everywhere we go, especially, you know, St. Thomas. Yeah, me have family over St. Thomas and friends over there, so over there them have what the East Indian mango.
Mm-hmm.
You know? And whole heap of different type of mango over there, but the mango over that side more sweeter to me. So yeah.
Wow.
You know, go over there and you know them you have people on the roadside still sell mango, but you know, most of the tourists buy mango and everything, man. That's good. But
Well, you know, that goes to show, you know, a lot of
Yeah.
people are not happy with what they have. They think it's better on the other side, like
Yeah.
over here.
and
We gotta buy mangoes.
growing up with my grandmother, we never have no whole heap of money. We just look
Life,
to me,
living, you know,
the
eating
hills,
healthy, eating good.
yeah, the hills and the trees and the rivers was my playground.
And over here,
That is it.
you know, I had to play in the parking lot. We go to
Yeah.
the park sometimes.
Yeah, man.
But, you know,
But when
yeah, so, you know, at the end of the day, no matter where you are, no matter how far, what position you're
whatever
in,
you have,
Whatever
how
you
small
have,
it is.
find something
Yeah,
to do to live today, because tomorrow is
Absolutely.
definitely not promised.
yeah,
You know, life is so short. You have one life to live.
yeah.
Live it and live it well. Live it to the fullest. Live it with intent
Yeah.
and purpose every day. You know, be the
Yeah, man. So, peace to the people, one love. Bless up. Take care of yourself. Drink a lot of water. Drink a lot of herbal tea. Keep nobody clean. So, me I say, and cleanliness is next to godliness. My grandmother always tell me that. She said, Omar, you want to go to heaven? This is what she always asks me. Cecilyn Martina Townsend. Yes, my grandmother named that. Yes. She said, you want to go to heaven? I said, yes, grandma. Yes, mama. She said, you know what? Cleanliness is next to godliness. And she's
and
serious.
she created a beast,
She's serious in
a
it.
clean beast.
I say, Mama, what you mean by that? She says, same as you clean on the outside, you have to clean on the inside. Everything what you do.
Facts.
Yeah. Oh. I do landscaping, and landscaping let me learn a lot about Mother Nature in its rawest form. It's beautiful because every 2 weeks the grass grows. And you have to go back and cut that yard or trim that tree. So when I check it, the universe only have one energy, and is
Yeah,
up.
what's that? Oh, yeah.
You grow every day, and even with us humans, you have to grow physically, yes, that's so much.
Physically.
Spiritually,
Spiritually, for sure.
you know what I'm saying? And then now, within yourself as an individual, you have to compliment yourself, you have to tell yourself that you love yourself. You look in the mirror and say, I am strong, I am positive, I am powerful, yes I can, I am going to get this done today. You're telling all of your cells in your body, you are powerful, I am
And
powerful.
we speaking a little patois today, y'all. So
Yes,
use us.
yes,
I hope
yes,
y'all
excuse
understand and comprehend.
Jaja.
We are from Jamaica. This one.
Yes,
You
I'm
know,
from the beautiful island, Jamaica.
Shout out to Jamaica. One
Yes,
love. You
every
know.
time. Yeah, man. So, yeah. So, it's all about self-govern yourself, and you can govern everything around you. And when I'm talking...
And that's one of the hardest things for a lot of people to do, is
Um,
govern themselves.
Yes, I'm talking to myself too. I'm no different.
That's right.
I am no different. Every day I have to govern myself, because if I don't govern myself, I get out of control. When I get out of control,
Facts.
then somebody else have to go govern me. I can't do that.
Facts.
So
And governing yourself is self-control.
Yes, I have to govern myself. Like when you're driving, somebody gonna cut you off.
For sure, for sure.
Somebody gonna do it. Somebody gonna, brake check you. They're gonna do it.
Oh, somebody did that to me the other day. I was so mad. Like, bruh.
Yeah. Yeah. So in these times, I go on my brakes. Somebody cut me off. That's governing myself. Even though some words want to come out and you want to wind down, your glass and say some words but that
Oh my
can.
God, people
Yeah,
I seen like road rage the other day on 95. These people almost caused a 5-car accident just because of their ego and their pride, and they can't let things go. Like,
Yeah.
everyone gets angry, everyone gets upset, but to put your life at risk
Right.
and other people's life at risk just because you're upset, like that is just selfish to me. That is like totally selfish. Like you're about to, you could possibly kill somebody because of your ego.
No, for real. I see it happen me up on the 95 enough time and I see somebody they might come up on somebody and then, the person blew and then slow down and then this person speed up and try to cut them off and then the person will start the foolishness, get hungry, I want to cut off the other person. And then this is when me just breaks up and be like, let me see how this is going to end because
I want to be way over here, like for real.
this
for
is
real.
crazy. Sometimes may I come down on the 95 and this car from the right lane does no indication, no nothing. And I just brakes up. Yes, it's dangerous. But this is me just governing myself. And a lot of other things.
Self-control.
Yeah, you govern yourself with, but
were you always like that? Like when you
No.
were younger, were you always
No.
able to govern yourself?
no, I couldn't govern myself. That's why I always get into trouble. And after getting into,
Like
not illegal, when you're young, you're little, you grow with your grandmother and you always get into trouble,
But
and,
she never seen the trouble you got in.
and you get big and you go to school and all these things, you get into little school fight, simple stuff. But you come out into the big world now and it's a different thing out here.
True, and it's a different day and time.
Different time because first time, somebody can squabble something out, a little fist fight and
That's it.
probably
Not
a
no
little
more.
whipping.
Not no more.
Yeah, right now,
Not no
the
more.
conversation is not even conversation, it's straight other stuff. So,
Absolutely. People need to learn how to control themselves.
and that's the hardest thing.
For real.
Is the hardest thing. Because even sometimes I lose control. And when I lose control, before I go over to the other side, I have to catch myself and be like, come on, do you think this is necessary? Yeah, just jump on bicycle and take